People sometimes say they don't make them like they used to. They say it about cars and baseball gloves and clothes and shoes. And you probably wouldn't say it about phones because they haven't been around that long. And according to what I've heard, they've never made phones like they used to make other things. I've read that phone manufacturers actually specifically, intentionally make phones to not last longer than maybe like 2 or 3 years so that you'll have to buy the new one when it comes out, or try to get you to buy the new one when it comes out. Our bodies don't seem like they were built to last either, do they? I'm only 30 years old and already it's obvious how my body is getting worse, not better. As the years go by, my glasses get thicker. The number of stretches I have to do before and after running just in order to keep my body from aching and pain goes up, and so does the time it takes me to run the same distance. In the beginning, our bodies actually were built to last forever. But then sin came into the world and death through sin. And so we all die because we all sin. You sin, so you die. You sin, and so your body breaks down and you have aches and pains and sickness and cancer. When you read in Exodus about how they built the tabernacle, you find that it was built to last. For a while, anyway. Everything was made out of precious woods and the finest gold. It was built to last, even though it was temporary. And then in 2 Kings, when you read about Solomon building the temple, there you find that it was built to last even more. You know, the tabernacle was meant to be temporary. The temple was supposed to stay. It was supposed to last and endure. Everything was made with cedars of Lebanon and overlaid with finest gold. And then the temple got destroyed. And then they built it again. And this one was supposed to last. That one got destroyed. And then they built it again, and this one was going to last. That one got destroyed too. It's kind of the way that sin destroys us. But you know, before that last temple was destroyed, Jesus said something interesting. While he was standing there by the temple, he said, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up again." And he wasn't talking about the building in front of him. He was talking about his body. He was talking about the way that because of sin, the Jews who did not believe in him would crucify and kill him, piercing him and whipping him and destroying his body. That in his body, he would suffer these things because he was bearing all the sin of the world, that sin would destroy him, but that in destroying him, it would use itself up, and that then he would rise. That he would raise it up. And that in doing so, something would finally be built to last. Because in rising, he would rise never to die again. And in his body, where God and man are united in one, and where God and mankind are reconciled and made one, we have finally found a temple that is built to last. And in his body, by faith in him, in that body that bore your sins on the tree, you yourselves now are built to last forever in his resurrection. Amen.